So the ultimate RPG template is finally here. Hey everyone, it's your boy Davidge. No, this isn't a tutorial video. Today I'm super excited to officially announce my ultimate RPG template built entirely with blueprints for single player games in Unreal Engine. Right now it's in the early phase with core system and parkour feature in place, but I will be consistently updating it with new content, feature and polish it until it become a fully AA style game framework that anyone can use it. You can access the complete project right now on my Patreon and become a member. You will not only get the exclusive early access but also help me to continue the development and make it even better with your feedback. And if you are serious about game development or just want to support a creator who is pushing the limits of Blueprint, don't skip this one. Watch till end and hit that like button and join the Patreon to get your hands in this powerful RPG system. And here is a small demo that I built using this system, so just give a look to it. So let's see what are the features that you will be getting in this latest update. So first thing, this is our main menu and this is completely inspired by Ghost of Tsushima. Like everything you will find the game mechanics or the UIs. So whenever you will hover on any key, you will find this type of pop-up animation. And if you will go to the quit games, then you will find that pop-up animation is same, but the color of our pop-up image is different and our environment will turn red, a lot more better in my opinion. And if you will go inside our option, there you will find lots of other options that you can play with. But right now this all are empty, so whenever you will hover on them, they are just popping up. Like the popping animation is there and the colors is also changing, which means you are hovering on this icon, something like that. Now coming back to our game, so after pressing continue, we are inside our game. First thing that I want to show you that we have three different camera types. So first is our this top down view, and this top down view is similar like our usual top down view, so you can perform any of the stuffs that you want to perform in it. You can, by playing with your scroll wheel, you can adjust the camera height as per your need. And apart from that, we have our typical TPP view, and there is one more thing in this TPP view and in our top down view. If you will come too closer to your player, the player body will start disappearing. So instead of our camera overlaps, we are adding a invisible material to which part where our camera is colliding with. That's make it much better, and again it's a reference from Ghost of Tsushima. Now lastly, we have this TPP view, FPP view. So we also have this FPP view which looks kinda great, and in this FPP view we have one more thing. Let me show you what do I mean. So if you are close to any object, like if you are close to this object, let me come close, then this object will be in the focus and the rest object which are in the back will be blur, and same goes for there. If I'm looking to that object, I will look to that object, then this will become blur, and if I will look to this, that will become blur. So this type of thing is also there in our FPP camera. Next thing that we have is our walking system. So this is a very basic walking system, but with proper foot alignment, right? As you can see right now, we don't have any sound effects or any stuffs. Soon I will add it in updates. And in idle, we have this idle animation. Like you can see, this is the idle animation that we have. And if I will try to run, like if I will run, I will press W and shift. There you can see there is a unique camera shake, and you can definitely play with the values of this camera shake. And while running, the FOV of our player will be also increased. So if I will just release, or I will come back to walking, there you can see our FOV is back to our normal. But if I will run, it will be like this. And lastly, we also have this stopping animation. Like if you are running and we will suddenly stop, so instead of just directly stopping, it will do this stopping animation, which looks much better. And then we have height based landing. Like what do I mean by height based landing? Let me go on the stairs. I will come to the stairs too. So here, if I will jump from here, then we have this rolling animation because the height was 2. But if I will jump with a decent amount of place, let me show you what I mean. But I will jump from a lower place, then we will find this type of landing animation. So on base of different height, we have different landing animations which make more sense. Now apart from that, we also have the sliding system. So like we can slide while running. If you will press control, you can slide, and this sliding will always change if you are sliding under obstacles. So just believe that there is a branch or any other rock and you are sliding under it, then the animation will be different for it. And obviously you can switch the animation and you can place your own animation if you have. Now coming to our different thing, now we have our vaulting system. So this vaulting system will work with any of the object, whether it's a static mesh or a skeletal mesh, no matter what. The only thing that is required is to have the collision. So the static or skeletal mesh must have the collision, then our vault system will work on them. And each and every time if you will just go there, the vault system will play a different animation and for the different height, and you can play with this height value as well. And it has the random animation, so like every time it will choose a random animation from it and it will play that. And this one is my favorite animation. So that's how it will work. Now we have a cover system. So if I will come closer to here and I will press V, then we will go into the cover. And you can see while going in a cover it will play a specific animation, and from exiting cover it will play this specific animation. And in cover you can move freely in the both direction, and after coming to a particular corner it will check if there is a possible way to go on that side, like our traces are reaching on that side, then we will get this option, press left control to jump over to cover, and after pressing we will go to that side. Pretty perfect. And if we will go here, like if the player will detect the wall is short, then it will automatically switch to cover crouch animations, and if it will find the wall is enough to stand, then it will come to cover stand and it will go on. This cover system will work absolutely fine in curved surfaces as well. So there you can see we are in cover in curved surface. So yeah, it's working absolutely fine in curved surface as well. Now next thing that we have here is our this ladder. So I can easily climb into this ladder, and after coming on the top I will come to the top, and if I will come here and I will press space, then I will slide down like this while sliding from this ladder, just because I don't have an accurate particle system, so that's why I use that one, but you can obviously change with it. And the good thing in this ladder, like this ladder is completely modular, so if you want to change anything you can do it. Like if I want to increase the height, I will simply go to its detail and I will just press this, and you can see the height of this ladder will be increased to whatever length I want. And I can even play with the gap, like this ladder gap, so I can decrease it or I can increase it. Now apart from that, there is also option for our screws. So what do I mean by screw? So if I will bring it something like that, there you can see it has this screws in the back. So if I want it, then I will keep it, but not, then I can even remove it. And I can set the gaps, like up to which gap I want. So let's see, right now it's 5, so if I will make it 2, so after every 2 bricks, then 1 gap, then it will add it on 2. And lastly we have this end pieces. So what I mean by end pieces, so there you can see in the end I have this metal plates, but if I want, then I can change it with my leaves, or I can change it with my hooks, something like that. Let's keep it leaf for now. And now we have option to also change this ladder, like this all stuffs from the ladder. So if I want, then I can make it square. If I want, then I can make it bamboo, like a bamboo texture. And I can also change this steps, so let's make it bamboo. So now we have a bamboo stairs, and you can obviously add more textures in it, a lot more stuffs in it, and you can completely modify and play with this ladder, and you can use anywhere as you want. And one more thing, one important thing, it also has option to change your end location. So if you don't want, once the player will be here, if you don't want it to directly come to here, or you want him to make the player to go there, you can play with this values and you can adjust that point as well. So that's what we have for our ladder. Now coming to our beam walk, so this is a beam walk. So we can, well, while we are in the beam, we can walk like this, and if I'll press control, then we will jump it. And right now this thing is a bit buggy, but don't you worry guys, I will solve it very soon. And this is what we have here. And if I will show you more about this thing, so here you can adjust the size of this mesh. You can assign a custom mesh that you want. Maybe it can be a rope, it can be a wood log, or whatever the stuff you want. You can also change the material of that mesh. And apart from that, we also have the spiral type. So this is linear and curve, so you can change the type that you want. So how you will be assigning this, let's see. So all I will do here, I will come to my this plugin session under Ultimate RPG, and from here I will go to the interactables, and from here I can get this beam, and I will simply drag and drop it in my world. And just by this we have a beam ready. And while pressing this, you can see I can simply increase its length, or if I will press alt and I will press this, then I can do it like this. I can change its way, and from curve I can make it linear, so it will be linear from now. Like there you can see now it's becoming linear. Instead of just curve, it's now linear. So lastly, I want you to take a look into our blueprints. So our blueprint is absolutely perfect. Like what do I mean by perfect? Like it's well organized and it's well commented. So if you want to tweak anything, you can just read it and you will understand everything what's written here and why we are using it. So this is how our blueprints look like. I haven't used any plugins to manage this all blueprint. I did that all by my own. And all the thing that I am going to include in this project, you can see that directly from the PDF that I will be providing in the description description, so make sure to check out that. So yeah, that's enough for this video. If you have any query related to this, feel free to ask me in the comment section, and for supporting you can get this project from my Patreon, and don't forget to subscribe, and for any updates join our Discord server. Love you all, bye bye.